This is Steve with Outdoor Nuggets. Bob's going to show you how to clean some fish.
Yeah, well, first of all, northerns are the worst fish to clean. You know why?
No, tell me.
They got extra bone in them.
Okay, northerns have extra bone.
Yeah, and so a lot of people don't even keep them because of that. They're good eating, but first you got to. This is a bass.
Okay.
Okay.
Smallmouth?
Yeah, small.
Okay.
So first you got to get the junk out if you want to. See if there's any gold in there or silver.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse my humor, but
that's okay.
I lost my leg, not my sense of humor.
That's good.
Yeah.
I had a barber this morning. She had a sense of humor, and I gave her a really nice review on Google Business.
Oh, good.
Because it made my day. She seemed a little gruff when I walked in, but then her whole shop was filled with humor, and I thought, I'm in the right place.
Yeah. Okay, now we got to get the fillet done.
I've cleaned a lot of rabbits. I used to have a rabbit farm.
Oh, really?
It's funny how some of what you just did is similar to cleaning a rabbit.
Yeah, we used to hunt rabbits back in Wisconsin. See this bone right? This whole cage is where
the ribs.
Yeah, the ribs are.
Okie dokie.
So what you want to do first of all is get away from the bones. Sorry, I've been sitting in a boat since 5:30 this morning.
Oh, you've been out. Have you had anything to eat?
No, I
so you're not feeling puny, are you?
No, I'm gonna go home and cook liver.
Okay.
Liver and onions.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Carol too.
I like rabbit liver. It's kind of mild.
I've never had rabbit liver.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
I had a plethora of it, so because I had the farm, you know.
Right. What did you raise rabbits for?
Pelfreys, a processor in northwest Arkansas. They wanted the New Zealand whites, you know, the meat rabbits.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh.
I think they went out of business, but they were third generation rabbit processors.
I'll be darned.
I had about 30 does and 3 bucks. When they all have babies, I had about 300.
Yeah. Okay, that separated that. Now we want just the fillet. Normally, on panfish, I take the scales off, the scales, and because I like that meat on there when I fry them.
Okay.
But on something like this, I just fillet it out, so
take
all
the
I
skin
have
off.
is meat. Yeah.
Okay.
It's less work
to eat it, or less work to eat it, or
no. I love the skin.
Okay.
But it's got all those scales on.
Okay.
So I don't want to take time right now
to get the scales off.
Yeah.
Got it.
But when I'm catching panfish or something like that, I'll take the scales off every one of them just because I love the meat.
Okay.
I mean the skin
skin
and the meat. Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing how God made animals, huh?
Yeah. How can anybody say there's not a God? You know.
Yeah, right.
It's absurd. I mean, it's really.
This world is crazy. It's getting worse too. That's what I hate about it. Now when I'm done with this, before I always look for bones because I've got grandkids and I wouldn't want anybody to have a bone stuck in their mouth. Yeah, see right there's 2 of them.
You got. Been cleaning fish all your life?
Yeah.
Huh.
Last year, when I was at a different camp down by Minneapolis, I take home 300 fillets every year.
Wow.
Yeah. And you used to be able to catch 50 sunfish. That was your limit.
Okay.
Then they reduced it 3 years ago to 25. Now it's 5. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Going out fishing for 5 sunfish.
Oh my God.
Plus you can also get 5 crappies. And that wouldn't be even a meal for a lot of people.
5 fish. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he wants to talk to you. That was a bone in the middle is on now. You don't want the head, do you?
No. So this is the pike?
This one, yeah, northern pike.
Okay.
We do the same thing with the around the rib cage.
Okay.
Here you want to be a little bit more tactful because there's a lot of good meat right by the cage that you don't want to lose.
See, even if I don't get it all the first time, I can watch this again.
Yeah.
So some of it I'll absorb in the flesh, and then later we can play it again.
Well, if we had more fish, I'd invite you to eat too. The biggest northern I ever caught was up in Canada, 47.5 inches. It took me about 2 hours to land him. He just fought like
2 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just fought like heck. But see, up in Canada, the water is so clear, so deep, so cold, and there's not a lot of structure unless you're fishing close to shore.
Okay.
So they just want to, you want to wear them out, but they'll wear you out if you don't watch it.
Interesting.
Because they just keep diving down and
Hmm.
I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah, fishing, just watching people fish is so
Mesmerizing?
yeah,
Or
it's just like the most natural entertainment, like it's not it's not a digitally enhanced movie,
Right.
there's nothing artificial about it. It's real, and
Now that's all fillet now. There should be no bone in there. Did Carol tell you about the other camp down in Minneapolis?
she said St. Croix.
Yeah, it's called Big Marine on St. Croix.
Okay.
It's there's about 600 people there.
Okay.
It's a huge camp.
Okay.
Huge camp.
Huge.
But they've got their own camp. Oh God, it's falling apart. Thank you.
Yeah.
I should have brought a rag. Maybe that one's better. Do you mind giving me that one right there?
Right here?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were after.
Yeah, well, I should have brought mine, but I didn't. But it's $450 a week. And we usually spend 2 months there.
Huh.
But it's got everything you could possibly want. I got a boat there, in fact.
Huh.
So we're going there. We're leaving here Friday and going down there for 2 months. Carol's not going to be with. She's taking our 2 daughters to Italy September 1st, but I stay until the end or middle of October. So you're just, there's not much to watch here, is there?
Yeah, that's about the same as the last one, huh?
Yeah, just about.
Well, I figure at some point I'm going to have some fish to clean, so
Yeah,
it'd be nice to have a little general idea of what to do.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do it again.
I know when I cleaned the rabbits, I could do it pretty quickly, but I didn't get quick at it until I cleaned, maybe a dozen of them.
Yeah.
Well,
you just pull the skin basically off them, don't you?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's certain things you do to make it go a little smoother. The first thing I would do is knock them in the head and cut their head off.
Right. Okay.
And then you cut around the ankles to release the skin.
Right.
And then you start at the chin, like just below the neck, and you cut down the abdomen.
Yeah.
And then that's how you get the skin started. But you open up the rib cage, and you get all the organs out,
Right.
and you cut right down through the pelvis and clean out the rectum. Yeah, and then you quarter it, like you get your different
Right.
pieces, your back strap and your breasts, or your whatever it is, your different legs. You get your hind legs and your
Right.
the front legs are almost nothing on a
Right.
rabbit, but yeah. So, but there's just a few things to do that make it go a little smoother and quicker, certain order.
Yeah.
I used to love the back strap, which I guess in cattle or in beef it's referred to as the tenderloin. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this melts in your mouth, so tender.
Huh. No, I got suntan lotion in my house.